Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are revisiting Yosenju's. They're a very good control deck. They're still able to use balance. We're using balance right now, and they're just overall better with the new card Tenki. So Tenki will let you add any Beast Warrior type. All our boys are Beast Warrior except for Oyam. You could probably lose Oyam and go with a third, comma 2. But Oyam's a pretty strong card, but yeah, probably 3, 2s, no Oyam, since he isn't searchable. He's searchable by 3's effect, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. So, we also have a new card, Tiger King. You do 2 level 4 Beast Warriors. We, of course, have 2 level 4 Beast Warriors, so you could immediately go into him. And then you could bring out a Tenki, or you could bring out a Gyoku, which will hold down a back row. They can't chain to it, so it's pretty cool. And then on top of that, we have a Storm to get rid of all these Tenkis, our Gyoku, and then a Book of Moon. So we really have a lot of back row hate. We have our normal Yosenju traps and Drowning Mirror Force and Sword Sting. They both require no monsters, and that's why they work so well with Yosenju. And then yeah, other than that, just some basic XCs. And you're right there still with Yosenju's very strong deck. One of the better rogue decks still around. One of the better control decks. It's right there with Bujins, Fire Fists, all those kind of things. There's a few others, but those are the strongest. Or Trimid's the strongest. It'd probably be Trimid's, then Yosenju's, and all those other new ones. But they work really well with Tenki. You don't really need Tenki, but it just helps you swarm faster. You'll see a lot of these duels end pretty fast. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. Going second. 20 cards. No sleeper mat. Here we have Gyoku, the Tenki. Izna lets us draw. We're facing a Heart Beast, going into a Perfumer. Search the Feather's Rest though, uses an Egotist. That's the Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. So that's a back row. We've got a Gyoku the back row. Now remember, it's our first turn, so we can't use any effects in the main phase. So we got a normal summon go to the battle phase. We can still use this effect in the battle phase. Obviously we use it here in the end phase, but we couldn't normal summon extra in our main phase. So our boy gets a draw sense low level, so that's actually pretty good for him. Uses a Harpy's Hunting Ground. Summons a Harpist, hits our Gyoku, I think, but we're still gonna Yosenju Sting him. He's gonna slash Harpy Lady himself into the extra deck. Guess he doesn't have too many copies. Now we get a Drowning Mirror Force, comma 2. And then comma 1. And then Izna. Izna's gonna give us a draw. Draw into a Book of Moon, set that Book of Moon. Gonna try to swing for lethal. He had a Canadia we were locking down with our Gyoku, so we don't quite have lethal just yet. 400 points. We get everyone back except comma 2. And we do have a live Book of Moon still. Drowning Mirror Force not live yet. He's got a Perfumer. She's gonna search an Egotist. Now I thought this next play would work better than it does. I was trying to wait for him to use the Egotist, and then we would flip the Perfumer face down, because Perfumer's only a Harpy Lady when she's face up, right? Or maybe it's just on the field in general, but I tried to flip her face down and they still gave her the special summon with the Egotist. Still disrupts the play, but regardless, pretty annoying. So he's gonna normal summon the or no, that was a special summon, obviously. Swings over a comma 2. We get a comma 1. Izna. No problem, we just gotta remember the defense of that Perfumer. Return the Harpy Lady. Swing over the Perfumer with just the comma 1. And then little Izna gets our lethal. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing Jade and Yuki. Going first, a little bit of win streak ourselves. Showing balance, he's using 23 cards. We got a Drowning Mirror Force, a Tenki, and gonna book a moon. So we're gonna use the Tenki. We got a comma 2 and a comma 3 now. Good little combo because you can just swing over with your comma 2 and get a search, even if they don't finish a duel in one turn. Here we're playing a Red Eyes Fusion. He goes right into Red Eyes Fusion, dumps some sort of Buster Blader monster. Sets a back row, sets another monster, tries to swing, but we're gonna hit him with that Drowning Mirror Force. Does not target, so he is done for. Now we got a Gyoku, we're gonna hit that back row. Now our back row's clogged, but we do have a Book of Moon, which is an easy card to get rid of when you really need to. So we go comma 2 into comma 3, hit him for 1k, and get our search. That's a comma 1. And then we just let our monsters return. I don't really have any interest on what he set yet. So here he's got Fusion Time. He's going to be able to use that poly, so maybe I should have attacked what he set. It was a Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. She would have floated anyway. We're going to Book of Moon him in the main phase, so he can't equip anything in the battle phase. Top deck another Drowning Mirror Force. And it looks like we're gonna just hit him for another 1,000 because Slash Dragon does have about 2,400 defense. So we just hit him with the comma 2, get our search from comma 3 of a Suji, and then call it a day. So remember, we still have that live Drowning Mirror Force, so unless he gets some back row hate, regardless of how many Slash Dragons or what have you he has out, they're all gonna return. And then it's finally easy pickings for the next turn with that little back row held down with Gyoku. We get another Tenki. We could use it, but no real point. We have everything we need. We go comma 2 into comma 3 into oh no, we go with Sujik. Sujik could have been a hand trap here, but I guess we don't really need it in that means. As we finish him off with one swing. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Blair. You don't really see Blair all too often. We're going first, and they're on a 2-win streak. So let's see what they got to offer. We're showing balance. We got a Drowning Mirror Force, a Yosenju Sting, a Bluffed Gyoku, and an Oyam to protect us. So not a bad hand. We're playing my arch nemesis in Witchcrafters. Absolutely hate Witchcrafters, and try to dunk on them as hard as I can whenever I can. So I'm going to Yosenju Sting his Varay back. Normal summon our comma 1, swing at a Ancient Lamp. So this is with La Jin, the Mystical Genie. I've actually made a deck for that before, but I think it was with Level Dupe and Wielder and stuff. Pretty funny monster. He sets another monster, but it is a spellcaster for this deck. Same thing, another Lamp. We got Storm meanwhile, but we don't have any back row to even consider aiming at. Passes once again. We're gonna normal summon comma 1. Normal summon Isna. Isna's gonna give us a draw. We get a Tenki. It's gonna give us a search of a comma 2 for next turn. Then he goes 1,700. Isna hits 900, so 1,400 left. Pulls a card. Now he sets 3. Obviously a bluff with Witchcrafters. You didn't just suddenly get cards you want to set. We do hit the middle one just in case with our Gyoku. But here's comma 2, comma 1, and we go with another Isna to draw, and then finish him off, because of course those were bluffs. Those were just Witchcrafter bluffs. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going first. He's on a 2-win streak. Using full Blue Eyes, Ultimate Dragons. We're showing balance. We got a Trap, a Spell, and 2 monsters. Pretty good. Comma 1 will return a face up. Our boy here will discard as a hand trap and be 1,000, or you can target someone and they get 1,000. So here he's going to set. Sage a Spirit of White, gets rid of our Drowning Mirror Force. So he's probably feeling pretty good about himself, but we do have a Gyoku in hand. Now we get a Tenki. Gyoku's gonna hit a back row. We hit the money slot. Now we go Tenki into comma 3. Now we're gonna normal summon comma 1. normal summon Kama 3, normal summon Sujik, Kama 1 returns the spirit, Sujik busts us up, and we already have a nice easy lethal. Middle slot was a bluff. We locked down the second slot. We do get a Kama 3 just in case. Kama 3 search, I should say. But we still finish him off nice and easy. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi going first. Showing them balance. We got Yosenju Sting, Drowning Mirror Force, Kama 3, and a Book of Moon. So we get to set 3 back row. Our opponent sets a back row, normal summons a Gladiator Beast, and we're gonna Sword Sting him right back to his hand. Now we're gonna use that Kama 3 attack. That gives us, or no, it doesn't give us a search unless another Yosenju's on the field. And then he's got a Lucari. He's gonna get hit with the Drowning Mirror Force, and he continues to be stuck without any monsters. Now we get a Tenki finally. That's gonna be any monster we want. We go with Kama 2. Normal summon the Kama 2, normal summon the Kama 3. Hit him with Kama 2 first, so we get that search. Just in case, it's probably just a back row that required you to have some sort of Gladiator Beast monster there to begin with. So, I'm sure you guys are no strangers to Yosenju's. They're very good rogue deck. The only better deck I would say that's doing the same thing is Trimids, Bujins, Fire Fists, all that great stuff. It's all in the same vein, just rogue control decks. So Yosenju's just keep getting better. Book of Moon, Tenki, all that stuff. Still using balance. Very cool, very strong rogue deck. Still one of the strongest out there. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.